Bry's Comics.
In this video, we're going to talk about comic book distribution and how some things are changing a little bit in the community. And I'm going to try to hold it together because I'm actually really pissed off right now, and I'm just, I'm trying not to I want to be as professional as possible. So in this video, we're going to do an unboxing of this box that just came in from Diamond Comics. I opened it and I thought, you know what? I know what's coming. I know what's in here. Let's record this and make a video out of it. So we're going to do an unboxing about that. We're going to talk about comic book distribution, how it's changing. And then we're also going to do an unboxing from Penguin Random House, a different distributor. I'll get into all the details about all of that. But before we do, I want to remind you we have a brand new giveaway this month. If you subscribe, comment, and like, you're entered to win this brand new giveaway here on the YouTube channel. And if you head over to brycecomics.com and sign up for the newsletter, you're entered to win a free slab each and every month, and you get first access to new inventory, new collections that come through, mystery boxes, and a whole lot more at brycecomics.com. We'll announce in the next video the winners for May. So good luck to everyone on that. I have some exciting new collections coming in this week. If you're watching this the day it comes out, we're having a massive Whatnot show on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Link down in the description for $15 towards your first purchase. And we have a bunch of stuff loaded up. You can go check prices, set your targets. Massive collections. This is just part of it. There's like 5 other boxes for this one. Tons of slabs. Everything starts at $1, and we'll do some big books too. I hope to see you there. So a little bit of background before we do this unboxing. Diamond Comic Distributors used to be the go-to #1 comic distributor for years. They've been in the industry for, I think, 30 plus years. And recently, a bunch of different comic distributors and publishers like Marvel, DC, IDW, all the big names have been jumping ship. So it used to be that Diamond did it all. Diamond did Marvel, DC, Image, Boom, IDW. They did everything. And it was a lot easier for comic book retailers because they ordered all their books for new releases from one place. And then when COVID hit, DC jumped ship to Lunar distribution. And I'm not sure the full details on why that happened. I think it was COVID related. I think there's a long history. All I know from the retailer point of view, and that's the only point of view that I'm going to be talking about here, is the retailer point of view. What I am concerned about is condition, because these books are, yes, they're reading material, but they are also collectibles. I mean, when you are manufacturing scarcity, which is what it is, which I don't disagree with. I think manufactured scarcity can still be cool, but if you're going to make a 1 in 1,000 variant, it's no longer just a comic book to be read. It is something to collect. And from my perspective, they are not treating them as such when they ship them, with complete disregard to condition. And the problem is, it's a super easy fix. It is such an easy fix. Penguin Random House has actually fixed the problem, and I'll show you here in just a minute how easily they fix the problem to these damages. But Diamond is going out, they're falling on their sword. They are not going to change the way that they ship books. They've refused to, obviously, because they still are not changing the way they ship books. And again, I'm not sure that is the main reason that all of these publishers are jumping ship. I think that's more of the retailer concern. I think there's more to it than just that, but I'm not going to speak on that because I don't really know. So COVID hit, DC jumps ship to Lunar. Then Marvel jumps ship to Penguin Random House, a different distributor. And now we just got a press release last week that Image Comics is leaving Diamond after being with them for the whole time, and are also going to Lunar distribution. And I'll read the press release for that as well. And I couldn't be happier. The only one that's left is Boom Studios. So Boom Studios, I implore you, please dump Diamond. It is time to leave them behind. They do not value their customers. They do not value retailers. They make it incredibly difficult for us to make a living in a hobby and an industry that is already hard enough, that's predicated on condition, and they have utter disregard for that. Now, Boom Studios, I'm sure they're already in the works. I'm sure that they are already making plans to leave Diamond. And again, I couldn't be happier. I'm sure there's good people that work at Diamond. I feel bad for those people. I've actually dealt with some really cool customer service reps from Diamond, and if they're going to lose their jobs, no, I'm not happy about that. But it's a necessary thing because the company is refusing to fix this very fixable problem. So let's unbox this, and then we'll unbox and I'll show you just exactly what I'm talking about here. As you can tell from the box, a little bit of damage here, nothing crazy. On this corner, nothing crazy. This corner, a little bit of damage as well. But obviously, you know, this box has not, you know, it's not to the point where I would reject it. It's going to accept this delivery. I know there's damages in here. So I think that this box has taken a reasonable course of transit, just reasonable shipping conditions for this box. So you have a little bubble wrap there. I have some paperwork for me. Then you have some crumpled paper on top of the books. And then you have this. So the books are just in there in stacks. As you can see, the edges butt right up against the corners that's where these edges get knocked and tossed around the entire, bouncing down, you know, the interstate from wherever they come from to me. You've got this thing dividing the comics, and then you got your books in stacks. So we'll see what we got here. Some kind of promotional thing about ALA annual, and as you can see, this thing is just completely hammered. Whatever it is, sometimes these promotional things can be actually really valuable, but not that one, in case there's anything in there. So usually what comes out on the top, so here we have the incentives. I believe this is an incentive. This one actually looks okay. So I'm going to set the ones that are okay over here. And then these are also incentives. As you can see, they're pretty dinged up, but not too bad on these incentives. I might be able to press that out and still get a 9.8, 9.6. Definitely not that spine tick right there. Can you see that? I mean, of course, I don't expect them to promise no spine ticks. Let's just get deeper in here. So here we have for issue number 2, and as you can see, the corners are totally dinged up. I mean, I definitely can't sell those. And then the next stack going the opposite way, totally banged up. I mean, those are like 8.0s, if that. These corners totally banged up. So far I can't sell any of those. Let's see this corner here. So these corners, this one is totally banged up. These ones are actually okay. They're definitely not 9.8s. I mean, nowhere near 9.8s on these. Those 4, I'm gonna set those over there. Completely unsellable on that one. Some more of these, completely banged up. Unsellable, 8.0s. The term that they use is fit for sale. As you can see, these corners here, not fit for sale. I mean, if you're a customer and you walk in and you see that sitting on my shelf, you're gonna say, hey, do you have a copy that's not damaged? Completely dinged up on these. And then just when you think you're okay, you look at the other corners and they're completely damaged. Those ones are unsellable. These ones here, completely dinged up. I mean, I don't feel comfortable selling these through my shop. Oh, there we go. It's a nice one there. So, as you can see, I mean, this is just a very, very frustrating experience. I mean, if you're a shop that had pre-orders on this of people that ordered these in advance, I mean, good luck selling those. And then, oh, look at this. What do we have here? This is the most expensive one of the whole batch. This is the second print thank you variant, upside down on the corner, completely banged up. So if you had a hard time seeing that, here it is again. You know, I'll press this and see, but the fact that the most expensive one, the collectible, this is the thank you variant, upside down at the bottom of a stack with no protection at all. This doesn't say thank you to me. This says, this is thank you from James Tynion and a big F you from Diamond. It's at the bottom of the box. All right, so from the Diamond unboxing, maybe 8 books are salvageable. I mean, I'm gonna have to press them. I cannot sell them as is. I have to press them first before I can sell them. And all of these are unsalvageable. Nothing that can be done. I mean, this is probably closer to 45 books. So whatever percentage of that, I'll throw it up on the screen, the percentage destroyed. Now this is from Penguin Random House. Now from this shipment, I'll tell you guys, I have a very exciting shipment from this on Penguin Random House that I can't show you everything that's in it. So I've already processed most of it. I've processed all of my incentives that came out of it. And out of thousands of books, there is two damages, and these right here, and they seem more like a manufacturing defect. If you can see that, like little tears and stuff. I don't think this even happened in shipping. I think it was a manufacturing. And these ones were damaged as well. These are the spoiler variants, and this is because these things are so freaking cheap. You see that cover there? Like if you just pick it up, there's a finger bend in it. So they might not even necessarily not be fit for sale. Well, those ones are unfit for sale. So out of thousands, I mean, we're talking about less than 1% damage, way less than 1%. So here it is. Well, let's unbox this and I'll show you what they look like inside. So you have a box on the outside and a box on the inside. It's box in a box shipping, and the boxes are protected by paper. This method right here, and then I can't open it because I can't show you what it is. It's something very exciting. It's an exclusive I haven't released yet. This solution is so easy. So what happened when Penguin first started and they started doing Marvel, they shipped it the same way that Diamond did. Just a regular box, no protection, books stacked in there. They had them in one stack, and it was the same exact problem. Tons of damages. Retailers were in an outroar. We said, not again. Let's get this fixed. And Penguin fixed it. Within a very short period of time, they came up with this process, which is box in a box, and the box is protected. I mean, it was so quick that they found the solution. After doing it for a few weeks, they found a solution to it, whereas Diamond's been doing this for 30 years or whatever, and this is the best that they can do. So all of that to say, it's very frustrating. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight so you just have more information about what's going on. And let's hop into the computer and read this press release about Image leaving Diamond. All right, so here we are on Bleeding Cool's website. Bleeding Cool did this article. Image Comics quits Diamond to go exclusive with Lunar distribution. And if we go down here, we get down to the meat of it. Image Comics will start to appear on Lunar Comics retailer website from the 14th of June. Image Comics states that they will work in partnership with Lunar to share further communications with the direct market, including next steps, details to ensure a seamless transition for comic shop retailers. And here's what Chairman, President, and CEO Jeppy Family Enterprises, which is what owns Diamond from Steve Jeppy, the owner of Diamond, says. Over the past 30 years, Diamond's collaboration with Image has been a source of inspiration and motivation. We have cherished the opportunity to work closely with such a remarkable group, sharing goals, dreams, and overcoming challenges. While their announcement today marks a new chapter in our partnership, that's one way to, otherwise say that you lost the contract. I am delighted that Diamond will continue to play a vital role as a key source for Image Comics to the direct market. What? I would like to express my gratitude to Image for the trust and support they placed in us throughout the partnership. Now, one thing to say about this, this is a big deal. This is 30 years that these people have been working together. These are people that have relationships, and I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it is a big deal. Our team has worked diligently to provide exceptional product, service, and exceed expectations. Well, they didn't ask me about my expectations because I expect the product to arrive in a sellable condition, and they cannot even deliver on that. As always, we remain passionate about what we do and dedicated to delivering excellence for the direct market and our partners. Our resolve to provide innovative solutions and exceptional service remains stronger than ever. Well, innovative solutions, all you have to do is come up with a new box. I know that there's more to it than just the shipping problems, but clearly they have failed to provide innovative solutions because everybody is jumping ship. Now, I want to talk a little bit about what he says down here towards the bottom of the article. He says, will Diamond be able to survive? Well, they have managed to lose DC for North America and a good chunk of Marvel, so you can still order Marvel through Diamond. It's just more expensive and there will be more damages. They also lost Dark Horse and IDW and now Image Comics as well. And so he says, will they survive? Will they play nicely with Lunar for sub-distribution to the UK? So there's a whole chapter and part about this, about distribution to the UK. The author says, I think a lot of people fail to recognize that Diamond is a lot more than Diamond Comics at this point, and that it's entirely likely that Alliance Games does more business for Steve Geppi than Diamond's Comics in total. So Diamond distributes all kinds of stuff, not just comic books. So maybe Diamond has just decided to let comics go. Maybe they saw all these people jumping ship and they had a decision about the shipping and about all these other things, and they thought, you know what, let's just hold on to whatever comics we can, and if we stop with the comics, we'll continue with all the other stuff. I don't know. That seems to be the case to me because they're not putting forth any effort to find these innovative solutions that retailers and distributors are actually looking for. So what's going to happen with my shipment here? And let's look at this from a business standpoint, this is what's so baffling to me about the whole thing, is now I'm going to file a damage claim. Image will likely honor the claim. They'll likely ask me for pictures as well of the books and the shipping box, and I will likely get refunded. And then sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They ask for the books to be sent back. Sometimes they said just destroy them, and sometimes they send a shipping label and pay to have the books shipped back to them. So from a business standpoint, this has got to be such a huge hit to their bottom line to have all of these damages and to have all of these return shipping costs, and it just doesn't make any sense financially. If they would just invest a little bit more money in the shipping box, they can save a ton of money to their bottom line in returns. So that's what'll happen with this box. Thanks for listening to me rant. Sorry to bring you guys down if this is a little bit of a downer, but I think it is interesting and it's worth, understanding where comic books come from, the whole process. The more you understand about the whole process of comics, from writing to distributing to printing to shipping to reselling, the more you can appreciate the stories, the trade, the industry as a whole. So I think it's really cool to get a little insider background information. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like for your chance to win this brand new giveaway for this month. And head over to brycecomics.com and sign up for the newsletter for your chance to win another free slab and first shot at new collections. There will be new collections about the time that you're watching this video. We're also going to have a massive Whatnot show on Friday starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Link down in the description for $15 towards your first purchase. I appreciate you guys sticking with me to the end of the video. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Bryce Comics.
And can you see that?